I'm here with Yarim. Thank you so much for being here. I love that you are here and willing to talk about the Gab Accelerator. So I'm just going to ask you some questions. Is that cool?
Go ahead.
And I normally start with asking the person, tell us your name and what you do. But the funny thing is that for you, while in Gab Accelerator, you had this major realization of wanting to pivot from what you were doing to what you really want to be doing. So tell the world who you are and what you do now.
Hi, I'm Yanin Vega. I used to run a TikTok and Instagram agency. So basically, I make people go viral, and I did this for a couple of years with a couple of friends, but now it was just me. And it was after I met Sally, I realized that I was going in these constant loops of just like going in circles and like I would put a new system and it would break down. I put a new system and it break down. And I overschedule and I hate myself. And I overschedule and I hate myself. And then if I don't schedule enough, then I hate myself. It was this constant of like me trying to like, hey, I'm trying to work on a business I think I like, but working with Sally and how genuine she is and just how much love she puts into a program and how happy she is, it made me realize like I'm not that happy just making people go viral. I'm like, I'm not that passionate. Like, I can't be talking about this for hours. Just like, Sally seems like she could talk about growing businesses like for years and just years, even until she's 80 years old. But I went from going me people going viral to channeling to help people's spiritual gifts, using my
Yeah,
spiritual gifts to help other people's spiritual gifts.
yeah, that's awesome. And yes, and I actually do talk to you guys for hours about business growth. So it's true. I actually do like talk for hours and love it. It's a terrible sickness. So tell me what was going on. What made you decide to join Gab? Like what were your challenges in your business that made you decide to join in the first place?
Well, I used to be I joined because like I would have this a major marketing influencer, his 25,000 program. I've been to this other major marketing program with the 50,000 program. I put in their systems and they'll break. And I'm like, what is wrong with me? Maybe I'm not doing it right. I paid extra time with them. I've done this. I've I've called the mafia. I called a priest to bless my business. I'm not even kidding. I literally called a priest and he's like, yeah, I'll be fine, trust in God. And I'm like, okay, cool, nothing wrong with priests, but like I'm tired of putting other people's systems into my business and keep breaking and breaking and breaking. But then when I heard about Sally and what she did, I'm like, you know what? Maybe she seems different. Like she's not really like out for the dollar because a lot of these influencers are. But I feel like this she will teach me a system that I can create for me that work for me, for my business, for my vision of my future. That is why I joined because I felt like it's something I needed.
Yeah, amazing. I love that. And so what would you say when you were in the program, what teachings or lessons or what do you learn that most surprised you?
Just like what because a lot of these influencers focus on one aspect of like, oh, just create a webinar, just create a webinar with Facebook ads and just run it to a million and you'll be rich. Um, you work, what I was surprised is like you work on every single aspect of the business with intricate detail, care, and you put a lot of focus and you're willing to piss me off. No big marketing guru has ever done that. They were afraid of me getting mad.
Mm, yeah, that's true. I will give you honest coaching and honest feedback about what I think is best for you. That is true. Warning, you people should be warned. Yeah, I won't always say what you want to hear. That is absolutely true. Awesome. And was there something that is a takeaway or an experience for you that was new and refreshing and surprised you in any way?
Well, you were willing to look at the like the boring and kind of like ugly stuff of like, let's write down our numbers and just like how did we make how much did how much did how much did we make this week? How much did we make this last quarter? what are your expenses? What is this and that? No one teaches that outside of like an accounting course, kind of, I guess, or an accountant. Even my accountant's just like, your books are a mess. I'm like, I know, that's your job.
Yeah, yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. Well, awesome. And I guess the final question is, what are your biggest takeaways, results? What are you walking away with from this experience?
My biggest takeaways and results. My biggest takeaway is really just like how unhappy I was working with other people's systems, that I was believing in other people's dreams and not my own. And I know it sounds
Mm,
very cliche and whatnot, but like you really inspired me. Like, I can do this because if she can work on a business that she truly loves and she just can talk endlessly about and be majorly successful with all these amazing clients, like, and you can just feel like how happy everyone is. They're a little shy about talking, but just how much love and care you put into everything and just how much you care about a lot of the details. It feels very well cared for and just, and I never really seen that. Like everyone's just like, let's, oh, look how cool I am, look how rich I am, and look how broke you are.
yeah, yeah, that is interesting. Amazing. And if you were talking to somebody who's considering doing the Grow Nest Business Accelerator, what would you say to them?
If you actually like money and if you actually like being happy in your life overall and actually want to, feel like you're actually cared for, and if you're actually cared for, when you feel like you're cared for and someone who's willing to hold your hand, especially at the price point you're charging, uh, I would say do it. I even recommend my friend, and he got insecure about his program.
Yeah, but he's probably paying more for.
Yeah, three times, actually more than three times.
Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. Well, awesome. Thank you so much. Thanks for going down this exploratory memory lane with me. Is there anything you want to add or say? Or are you good?
Um, no, to be honest, I think nothing but gratitude. But you just helped me become so much more happier in my life and like working on a business that I actually love. And I was always sold on someone else's dream, and I try to put someone's system into my business and never try to put my own. And no one that's never like showed me like, hey, like you can create systems for yourself to do the business that you love to have success with. I've done it. I've had success, and you don't even talk about yourself, like all these amazing things that you've done. That's how I know you're genuine, because every influencer is just like, yeah, I worked with like this person, that person, this person, and like, look how cool I am, and look how much better I am. And you're just very, I think you're criminally humble. I think you're a little bit too humble.
Okay. Note taken. Note taken. I'm gonna tell my family members. Apparently, I'm too humble. And get ready, y'all. Get ready.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, thank you. Thank you for your time. Thank you
Oh,
for being willing to chat with me, and I hope to talk to you soon.
yeah, of course.